Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. I actually filmed and painted this one a while ago, but just didn't find the motivation to edit all the footage because, I don't know, I sat down and really wanted to focus on painting this one, and so I didn't add a lot of creativity to the video portion of it. So this one's going to be more of a time lapse just of the process of the painting, and time lapses to me make me kind of nervous because I never know like if people want to hear just music in the background, if they want me to talk like a podcast style, and I usually don't have a lot to talk about. Like, I enjoy watching other people's art videos where they'll talk about whatever is going on in their life and the painting and everything, so maybe I'll try to do a little bit of that, but I just feel like I just don't have a lot to say most of the time. But I hope you listen and I hope you enjoy. So I've been kind of busy and haven't been posting as much, at least on YouTube. I still post on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, but I'm gonna try to keep up on the YouTube channel a little bit more. It just takes a lot more effort to do longer form content. I like doing the short little snippets of things, and that's just a lot easier to pump out than a longer full painting video. But I've been a little busy because I got an adult job other than the art stuff, and I now work at Ulta Beauty, and that's kind of where this painting comes in. So these are a bunch of fragrances or perfumes all in a basket, and this was based on a photo I took at work where we had a bunch of testers that are like, where you can test the perfume, and they were all either old or we didn't sell the perfume anymore, and so we had to get rid of them. And so me and my coworkers put together a pile of all the testers that we had to get rid of in this basket. And I was looking at this basket and I was just like, wow, like the colors, the glass, it's just so pretty. Like, I need to take a photo. And so I took a photo of it, and I just really liked how the photo looked. The composition with the basket, the different color scheme, just everything about it I really liked, and I thought this would be a really cool painting. So I was like, I'm looking for something to paint that's, more abstract, kind of a still life, like bigger scale. I really want to try to be painting more bigger paintings. So I was like, this is the perfect thing to paint. So that's here we are today. And I have a lot of different hobbies I like to spend my time doing, and of course with this new job it's taken up a lot more of my time and energy away from painting and different hobbies. And I've also been a lot more into drumming, which is one of my top hobbies along with painting, and I kind of like to hop between different things, like sometimes I'll be really in a painting mood, or sometimes I'll be into making videos and drumming and music and different things like that. So I kind of hop around, and if you're also into music and interested in that, you can check out my Instagram where I post all my drum covers. It's kind of like a different whole side to me, and the people that watch and enjoy my drum covers might not know about my art side either, or my art account. So I just figured I'd talk about that a little bit. So talking more about kind of the process of the painting, I started it off how I usually do, or like my favorite method of starting a painting, which is laying down a base color and then doing a sketch with a darker version of that color of what I want the painting to be, and then kind of going in and filling in some of those bigger spaces of color, like, just fill in some color, lay something down. Don't make anything too detailed yet, just get different shapes on the canvas, and then you can kind of hop around and start going in with more details, more contrast and colors, and really making everything pop. have to say, working at Ulta and being around the perfume department and getting to kind of explore that area has been a really interesting new thing in my life, because I've never owned a perfume before, never been that type of person that, would splurge on that, or even would buy like a Victoria's Secret, Abercrombie, kind of Bath and Body Works like fragrance. Like I just never had like any fragrance, and I don't know why, I just never got into it. But having to be kind of forced to learn about it some and get to know some of the differences between different scents, it's been really interesting. So I want to know maybe what your favorite perfume is, or what your favorite notes are, because now I know about all this different stuff and I'm really into it. Also, I for one have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to being out in public and certain things, or at least I used to. I'm getting better now that I work out in the public and deal with people every day, but I would have never, gone up and tried to like test a perfume, because you'd have to call someone over with a key and have them open the cage for you and stand there while you test it and everything, and just that whole idea makes me nervous. So, but now I have the key and I can go smell and test any perfumes I want all day, and it's great, because I never would have been able to do that, or felt comfortable doing that personally. Maybe that's silly, but that's just me. Parts like this in a painting are some of my favorites. Blocking in colors, really making things pop, adding contrast. It's just really satisfying to watch, and I hope you agree, because I love it. Like I said earlier, lately I've kind of put art on the backside because of my new job, working more often, and also getting more into drumming lately. It's kind of been pushed aside a little bit, but I don't think hopefully in a bad way. Maybe in a more healthy way, because I feel like there's a while where I was doing a lot of art and probably really burning myself out in that field. And it just got to a point where I was like, I just don't know what to paint anymore. And I have no, motivation to paint anything. And if I do sit down and paint something, I just want it to be over. I'm painting for it to be over and done. And I'm really trying to break out of that and take my time and not just, paint to paint, but actually sit down and paint something I really want to and want to enjoy. And maybe that's bad for practice, because I know you should be practicing, just sit down and make something. If it's bad, it's bad, but I don't know, it's not been my kind of flow lately, when it was before. I would be sketchbooking all day, every day, all the time, filling sketchbooks, doing full spreads, really nice, really putting a lot of thought and effort into it all the time. And I've had the same sketchbook for the longest time I've had it lately, this last one I'm working on. And I don't know, something just makes me not want to pick it up as much. Or if I do, it's just hard to figure out what I want to make. But I'm trying to kind of figure that out, or break through that, and maybe I needed a well-deserved break, or maybe I need to start picking up my pencil and practicing some more. I don't know, you guys can yell at me about that. But we're getting back into it. We're finding the time and making kind of, instead of a lot of just little sketchbook stuff every day, once a month, a big, really good painting. So it's kind of a different flow than what I'm used to, but we'll see how it goes. I am working on another painting at the same time that I'm editing this video, so hopefully I can make a video for that and get that up pretty soon after this one, and we can get back into the swing of things, and hopefully you guys will stick around for that one as well. But here's the final painting. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It looks just like the photo, but like even better in my opinion, and I just think it's so pretty. So if you stuck around this long, thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.